Welcome to WorksheetCloud Grade 9 English. I hope that you are having a lovely day and that you're excited and ready to go for our language lesson for today. If at any stage during the lesson or maybe afterwards you realize that you're a little bit confused or you just want some clarity on a concept or just a little bit more information, please email grade9@worksheetcloud.com. You'll see the address there on your screen, and then any relevant or necessary information that you require will be passed on to you. Let's get going. I'm going to start with a short quote that ties in with the concept we're doing today. And if I can urge you to remember this lesson as you go through life, because it's going to help you so much in the way that you deal with people, in the way that people see you, also just in your understanding and your enrichment. So the quote is as follows: "Strength lies in differences, not in similarities." And I want you really to look at that. Strength lies in differences. So that means that people who are different to the next, or different cultures, different languages, different races, whatever, we find strength in our connection. And if we only want what is similar, we're never ever going to be strong. I love the fact that we live in a country where everyone is so unique. And I honestly do feel that our strength comes from the bonds that we all have with every single person in our country. And I want you to remember that going forward, that true strength is found when we connect to everyone and anyone, because it really is a beautiful thing. And so the thinking of similarities and differences ties in with what we're doing today, which is synonyms and antonyms. Now, synonyms, I'm sure you know, these are words that have similar meaning or the same meaning. Antonyms are then words which are opposites in meaning. You definitely would have dealt with these concepts in your comprehension text, so you would need to know how to identify a synonym or how to provide a synonym or antonym. Something I just want you to remember: whenever you're asked to give a synonym or an antonym, you must remember that the tense must stay the same and the part of speech must stay the same. So you can't change the synonym and then give a noun form if it was given to you as a verb, right? So your part of speech and your tense must stay exactly the same. Also, always look at it in context. A word on its own might seem to mean something, but if you look at the whole sentence, you might realize, okay, no, there's actually a whole different context. So remember those hints, and then you'll be able to deal with something as simple as synonyms and antonyms. Right, so as I said to you, a synonym, this is just a joke, is a word used in place of one you can't spell. So often you think of a word and then you think, oh, I can't spell it. So you just think of a different word which means the same. But in reality, a synonym is a word that means the same as another word. So here on the screen, happy and glad. An antonym is then a word that has the complete and opposite meaning. Hot and cold. Completely opposite in meaning, so therefore antonyms. Okay, we're going to watch an intro video just to give us a bit of background, summary of what I've said now, but a little bit of understanding behind the concepts of synonyms and antonyms. It's taking its time to warm up today.
Kia ora. Welcome to AME School, your Toon School of Excellence. Today Today we're learning about synonyms and antonyms. These two chapters will help you impress your teacher with your extensive vocabulary. That means know a lot of words, eh? Righty-ho then, what is a synonym? A synonym is a different word that means the same. Let's take a word that drives teachers crazy. Nice. Synonyms for nice could be marvellous, magnificent, wonderful. They are different words that mean the same as nice. They are synonyms. So what is an antonym? Oh, I'm delighted you asked. An antonym is a word that means the opposite. Let's take that word nice again. Antonyms for nice could be horrible, terrible, awful. They are all words that mean the opposite of nice. They are antonyms. Yes, sirree. Synonyms are different words, but they mean the same thing. Antonyms are words that mean the opposite. So, next time your teacher asks you to write synonyms or antonyms, instead of going, you'll be able to say, yes, sirree, I sure know how to do that.
Alright, so there was just a little bit of an intro into synonyms and antonyms, and it's a very simple concept, as I'm sure you can see, but it is good for you to know how to use a more extensive vocabulary. Okay, let's have a little look at some examples. See if you can before it already comes on the screen. Showing both the synonym and the antonym for that possible word. So I'm sure you've seen a lot of these going around on Instagram. I know you go on Instagram all the time, but it's called this or that. So it uses antonyms or things or activities that are considered opposites, and you're supposed to work out a little bit about your personality. So not only are synonyms and antonyms there to express your vocabulary, it's also there to actually look at likes and dislikes. So let's look. I'm going to play this game. You play along in your own mind. Sunrise or sunset? I think sunrise, but I don't like waking up early. Sweet or savory? This is a real tough one for me. I think savory, because if I eat too many sweet things, I don't feel well. Sun or moon? I don't like summer, so I'm going to go with moon. Or night owl? Like I said, I don't like waking up early, so let's go night owl. Take a risk or just relax? It depends on the situation. I like taking risks. Park or beach? I think park. I love being around trees and greenery and nature. Family time or me time? I mean, we all need both. So I think I love spending time with my family, but it's also good for us to take time for ourselves. Got a little one here again. Cats or dogs? I love dogs. Rain or sunshine? Definitely rain. I really am not a summer person. Stay in or go out? And we all need both. You need to go see your friends and socialize, and it's good. It makes you feel happy, but it's also perfectly normal to stay in and just take time for yourself. So just a little fun way to show you that synonyms and antonyms can also be used to express your personality. Right, so now we're going to do an activity. And normally we'd do the activity where I put it on the screen and we go through and write answers. I thought this time let's make it a little bit more interactive. So a word's going to come up on the screen along with options for either synonym or antonym. Just read the instruction. This one should be mostly synonyms. See already, you're welcome to write it down. Just choose the letter and see if you're correct. Have to make quick decisions here. Okay, so I think this one's synonyms only for you. That's a tough one, actually. so that video, it was almost like being on a game show. The next one's going to feel even more like you're on a game show. It's now antonyms. It's almost like you're playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and you need to choose the right option. Only I'm really sorry, but no one's winning money. Right, so same as what you did now in the when it comes up on the screen, take some time to think about what you would have said and then see if you're correct. Now you're looking for opposites. Right, so those are some cool interactive quizzes that you can actually take on the internet, on YouTube. You'll find videos where you can really test yourself with your vocab. And what's nice about it is there I'm using the word nice, which we just said earlier not to. What's marvelous and amazing about it is that it really just helps you in your thinking process, and especially when you write, that you can try and really push your vocabulary to a point that you're going to score extra marks on that rubric for your writing assignments. I'm going to leave you with one last thought, and it ties in very much with what I said at the beginning of the lesson. The essence of the beautiful is unity in variety. So the real beauty of life is to find the strength and the unity in connecting with everyone around you and embracing diversity. Remember, difference is beautiful and difference is strength. I hope that you have a lovely rest of day. Thanks for watching, Grade 9s. This lesson was brought to you by WorksheetCloud. I'm Mrs. Nortier, and I'm going to see you again soon. Bye.